Jail, someone grab his bed, slither in the sword hat, sets the snake in your blood. Put that money down, boy, I go and play with a dub. We ain't come to play, paid extra K's in the club. OVO, let it rock and roll, Drake with the drums. First night was out of draws twice. Dog life, hellhounds around me and they all right. But out the van, gon' leave a mystery. Should've went to Hogwarts, I'm the
Yo, yo, yo. We have a market breakdown today. Gonna keep this real simple. Gonna keep this short. I'm gonna try to, at least. But we have 4 pairs that I'm breaking down. Breaking down gold, breaking down EJ, breaking down UJ, and GU. So let's get straight to it. So the first pair, all right. So the first pair is gold. So obviously this thing is bullish. It's going to the upside. Something that I was looking forward to yesterday and actually last Friday. Reason why I'm not in currently is because I was waiting for a specific pullback after it did break this area of resistance. But after it broke it, it just kept going, which was, right here. So, it still could potentially pull back. I doubt it based on just the pure volume that gold is showing right now and how it typically just goes. Normally, once it has a breakout, it just breaks out. But yeah, man. I mean, look on the hourly time frame. On hourly, no, let's go to the 4 hour. Let's go to the 4 hour. So 4 hour, we've been bullish for eternity, basically with gold. I mean, it's just been just ripping, right? So we've created new highs and came back down to create a higher low. And after a higher low, I'm looking for a new high, or at least to match the previous high. So I pretty much went down to the smaller time frames, right? On the smaller time frames, I'm waiting for those slight bullish signs. So, and that can include higher lows like this area of support that is being maintained, which it did create that, higher lows, all being maintained. Even drew this trend line, and then that's where I went about and drew or applied my fib. This fib isn't really accurate because we don't have an area of resistance. So, but yeah, it's bullish. Definitely seeing, could see it head all the way up here, and yeah, yeah. Um, UJ. I went way too far. Golly. So UJ last week, I was bearish based off of this overall pullback, and you can see it more on the daily. This overall bullish move, but we had a major pullback last week, and now that it created that area, or it went back down to the area of support and actually fulfilled the entire move based off this fib to the negative. Actually went beyond the negative 27 to the negative 61.8%. And now after that, we are pushing to the upside. And like I mentioned before, it's just those small signs that we're looking for before it does break to the upside, such as right here. We had a previous lower high, right? Lower high. What did price do? It broke above that. Not only did it break above, it maintained an area of support right here. Previous resistance, now playing as an area of support. Maintain higher lows, and created another higher low. I would consider this entire domain a higher low, right? You could call it a double bottom if you wanted to. We also have exhaustion. So, I mean, it's confluence on confluence all day. Really, what I'm looking for is a break to the upside as well. Could right now, like I said, we could either look for new highs or we can match the highs. Being conservative, I'm going to look for a match of highs, which would be which would be right here. That's what I'm looking forward to. Could I use a fib? Let me go down to the hourly. It depends on your overall analysis. Like, is this an hour analysis, hourly analysis? Is this a 4 hour analysis where you could apply a fib? Right. I like the 4 hour due to the fact that it matches perfectly confluence wise with the negative 27 in that previous area of resistance, also hitting the 50%. I do like this. Just keep it like that. EJ on the daily time frame, very, very, very similar ordeal where we have a previous bearish situation, but overall we're looking for a bullish push to the upside. And actually, this is a previous fib from point A, point B, point C, point D, fulfilled that move. Coming down last week, also bearish, but we kind of had more of a consolidation here, where that's why I drew this entire box. Consolidation, we had, bearish signs, but we also have bullish signs, creating slight higher lows on the smaller time frames. And it seemed like it broke out, right? It broke below it, but what did it do? It maintained, and this is also an overall area of support right here, this blue line. So being maintained, then we had a higher low. Didn't quite like break to the upside, as we have this exhaustion, which also respects this previous high. So it's chilling right now. We're chilling. I'm not taking any moves. I'm not really expecting anything right now until we get a certain breakout to the upside or the downside. It's respecting the area of support. So based on my overall analysis, I can see it breaking to the upside, but it's going to take some time to do that. Last pair is GU. Let's go to the 4 hour. Yeah. So GU, let me take this off. With GU, we came all the way down to this area of support. Let me see. This is more of a tricky situation on the higher time frames with this whole thing right here. But on the 4 hour time frame, we see that support was made. We basically have a double bottom. What did price also do? It broke these highs, right? High, broke above it. And I'm waiting for a new low to be created. I was expecting it to come down here to this circle, but it's pretty much maintaining itself right here. This blue line, you can see it better on, 4 hour. So this is an area of support. And oftentimes I notice that excuse me. So an area of support is being created. Price will come up and come back down to the area of support to kind of create a double bottom, but it's to also confirm the area of support. So that's something I noticed here. We have exhaustion being displayed not only here but here as well. So I would like to see if it could continue to respect that area. So I'm also looking for a continuation as well. We have an arrow. This is also like a confluence based TP. You could adjust it up here if you wanted to the fib. Might do that. Confluence. I love it. Everything matches up. 50%. Negative 27% matches this area, this overall area of resistance, previous resistance. So I think that's a good target. Like I said, just looking forward to just see if it will maintain that area of support. If it does, I'll most likely enter this. But that's pretty much it. Struggling to talk right now, but I'm getting back into it, right? I'm getting back into the zone, and we're gonna keep pumping this out, right? We're going strong into the new year, until December, until January, that time frame. We're going strong, right? Market breakdown every single week. I got y'all straight up. Yeah. Catch y'all in the next video. This is the end of this video.